got a fun fight for you folks going down in the Elimination Featherweight ranks. You have a bout between David Serrano taking on Cody Scherer. David Serrano, former Team USA Muay Thai member, a guy who has seen no shortage of action, whether it's on the Muay Thai scene or now cutting his teeth on the amateur MMA ranks. He's fought a lot of very tough guys here on the Colorado scene, whether it was while he was spending time in the lightweight division, going through some tournament-style fights, to other just straight-up MMA matchups. His brother has also fought for our sister promotion in 5280. I've been in the gym with him before. You know, he's now training out of Havoc MMA in Westminster. This is one of those kids who he's got so many tools and such a bright future overall. And then when you have that sort of striking background that he does, man, he's a dangerous prospect, especially at the weight class that he is, because at featherweight, he's a big featherweight, Art.
Yeah, oh no, I saw him. I was looking at him, and he's huge for featherweight. And he's got Carlos Calderon, who's another big featherweight also, so he's learning from the best.
He's got a couple of inches of height on even Carlos.
Wow, that's impressive, because Carlos is a big dude for featherweight.
Just sometimes those long dimensions, they present some crazy issues in your respective division in that sense. And I think that, especially someone who works with the striking that David does, man, that's going to be an asset for him. Now, we don't see all of the tools opened up, being that it's still the elimination ranks, but someone also who is as long and lanky as he is, as he moves into professional competition, that knee travels a very short distance.
Yeah, he's going to cause a lot of problems for the featherweights. And he's fighting a veteran with 12 MMA fights, so this will be interesting, right? It's going to be a styles matchup, right? Can Cody Scherer get the fight to the ground, or can Serrano keep the fight standing?
Yeah, and also to give a shout out to Cody Scherer now, who's on the walkout to the red corner representing the AMAG of Colorado. Cody Scherer had quite the physical transformation. At one point, a much larger human who has changed his life, who has gotten to a much healthier condition through combat sports, through martial arts as a whole collectively. And I know he's fought in much heavier weight classes throughout the course of his career, now getting all the way down to 45. Just got to give credit where credit's due to the dedication and the discipline. You don't shed that type of poundage without having some discipline and some dedication to the process.
Definitely, and that's impressive, man. You love hearing those kind of stories. And from my experience, if you're a bigger guy, if you've been a bigger guy for most of your life, when you cut that weight, man, your heart's used to pumping a little harder. These guys tend to have a little bit better cardio, so we'll see what he looks like here tonight.
Just overall, as far as the experience side of things goes, yes, there is an experience advantage in MMA for Scherer, but when we factor in the Muay Thai also for David Serrano, he's got a lot of combat sports competition experience, and he's fought some guys here, even say in 5280 for Muay Thai, some very highly touted and respected individuals from the local scene. Guys like Mike Schultz, he's been in there and mixed it up with in the past, So this kid, from a very early time when he first started fighting Muay Thai, being that he was at the size and kind of a fast-track trajectory of talent and going out there and disposing of people, well, he had to fight a lot of tough opponents or veteran grown men when he was still a young pup in the game, and now we're just starting to see all of these things blend themselves together for him.
Yeah, so we'll see what he does here.
Still very much a youthful and a baby-faced kid. If he didn't have a little bit of chin scruff, you could pass him for some of these guys who aren't too far out of high school.
Yeah.
Cody Scherer with a couple of Colorado Combat Club vets in his corner. You've got Brian Eastman as well as Herculex Alexa Johnson. Oscar Martinez, third man in for this 145-pound battle.
Oh. There he is.
Scherer looking for a kick right away. Serrano trying to formulate the guillotine.
Good choice by Scherer to shoot that takedown early, man. You don't want to strike with this guy too long.
And Scherer able to pop the head out, ends up in Serrano's guard.
Scherer has him in a great position here. Oh, that was too easy of a get up.
Long jab from Serrano, pokes through the guard.
Oh,
nasty 1-2 leg kick combination from Serrano pushed Scherer down to the canvas. Scherer with a little bit of a shoulder crunch here, working from this bottom position. He's going to have to use that more than anything to try to create some space to get up and out. He could potentially swivel. He lost the arm that he had the trap.
Yeah. It looked good, but he wasn't able to really do anything with it.
Correct. And now in a bad spot with Serrano on top in his guard, throwing strikes in the center of the cage.
I mean, even this is better than standing with Serrano, right? Like,
oh, for sure.
You're better off being on your back with him.
Professor Calderon calling for body, head from Serrano.
Let's see what Scherer can do here from the bottom.
Fight's finished, fellas.
Oh, huge ground and pound from Serrano.
And now Serrano starting to posture up and land some big strikes. Oh. Scherer gets to his base, but right back to the back.
He's got an arm triangle. That's
arm triangle in process for Serrano. Scherer looks like he's potentially on the edge. His face is turning red here. He's still trying to work and bridge his way out to get an angle. And we have a submission by David Serrano. Arm triangle.
Wow.
I thought I saw a tap. I thought the fight was stopped.
He didn't tap. He was about to tap. Oscar thought he went to sleep when he went to shake his hand. He wasn't moving it, so. But Serrano thought the fight was stopped.
I thought the fight was stopped.
But it wasn't, so then he got the follow-up punches.
I mean, I think I want to say I think a lot of people thought that the fight was stopped. You know, David Serrano just did his job.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Oscar let them keep going, right? So he had to follow up with a few hammer fists. But Oscar did not stop the fight. He pulled the hand to see if the guy was still awake. And I think they took that as
I thought I saw the tap. I mean, it's hard to say with us not having an immediate replay right away available to us.
I don't believe he tapped, but he was on the verge of tapping, so either way.
And I mean, from my angle, I thought I saw a tap on the shoulder. Serrano let go. I think that's why he let go, is because he felt the tap on the shoulder. Because otherwise, I mean, logically, why would he have let go if he didn't think that there was a tap?
I think Oscar getting in there, right, pulling on the hand.
But his head's down tripoded in an arm triangle, though. He can't see where Oscar is.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It was a weird one.
And Oscar came from the opposite side. Like, you know, I'm just trying to think from an actual logistics perspective. When your head is down, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just a little confusion there, but end of the day, I think we got the right.
But ultimately, though, again, David just did what once he was told the fight is still on. Well, we've seen this in higher levels too, you know.
Yeah,
this happened just a couple of weeks ago on a UFC card with Julius Walker and Dustin Jacoby.
Yeah. TKO.
Yep, so we get the official ruling of a TKO finish. Now, I mean, I'm sure for Serrano, he'll like to see a TKO more than potentially a submission, but either way.
Maybe he wanted a sub because the rest of his team's been getting subs, you know? Maybe he wanted one. I'm sure he's got a lot of TKOs in Muay Thai and whatnot, so it'd probably be cool to get a sub win.
Fair point. We'll hear from our winner.